I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking. When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Stabilize! I will have order! Be silent. Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons.
Let's fly! Hold on to your hats.
Wayne, unions converge.
Be silent. Steady now. To dust. Close your eyes. Solidify!
Nanina's covering the north, so we'll have Laurent take the east. Right, that's all.
Hey, Avarka!
Huh? Honorary knight? Not at all. Though, you
Is this really?
not many from the force are still stationed. We're also gathering intelligence is the moving forward. We plan to form a... During these years out on campaign, we've found that different... I hope to use the Northern Intelligence Network to share our findings. And use that collaboration. This isn't any one nation's burden. Every day.
Oh, so that's why. So this is chivalry in action.
Well, if you stumble across... Rest assured, you're...
Grandmaster! We've got big trouble, sir!
Oh. What is it? What? Is it... who I think it is?
Yes, sir, it's him.
No need. Just point me in the right direction. I'll handle it myself. Honorary Knight, Paimon, till next time.
Oh, Paimon's dead. That's...
Help! Please, help me!
Close your eyes to dust.
Stabilize!
Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Praise be.
What kind of...
Good eye.
You have no idea what it took.
Ha! And a fine...
So, the only reason you were in a hurry...
What's that? Are you saying...
Wait! Please, wait a second.
Yeah, listen to him.
This is a custom brew.
10%!
Okay, you do you then.
We specially commissioned someone to build a mechanism that keeps the barrels rolling.
So we just keep whacking the wooden barrel. Guy teaches force control and precision. Need both, or the barrel won't stay true to the path. Ha! Keen on basic drills, are we? Right then, all yours. Don't worry. Back when I was training Noelle, she'd blast the barrels to splinters the second she got nervous. Couldn't stop her from cleaning up the whole mess herself afterward. Over time, she became the finest cleaner in the Knights, bar none. Ha! She might not have realized it, but that's progress too. Hitting some snags, are you? First timers often fumble. It's normal. If you need help, just say the word.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
First time I did this training with Razor, it took us an entire day to finish. Know why? He spent a quarter of the day rolling the barrels, and the other 3/4 trying to figure out what the heck I was talking about. Gene and Albedo once sat me down to have a serious discussion about whether or not the Spark Knight needed to take part in basic training like this. A Knight's basic training helps build character. But since the Spark Knight's still so young, I decided to get her opinion. She happily brought her bombs to the training grounds. And so we reached a
Paimon's hands are sore just from watching you. There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Come to think of it, you haven't met Lowen yet, have you? Kid's so used to doing things his way, he didn't even show up when it was time for the training. Asked him about it later. He said he went to poke a hornet's nest full of monsters, and as for barrel drills, he didn't think targets that wouldn't hit back were worth his time.
Oh, Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! They're back! They're back! They're back!
Wow, we're...
How the wind...
Oh...
Yes, this is... If the taste hasn't changed, thank you, Honorary.
That's enough. Put a cork...
Oh, yes.
Like I said, drinking is...
Oh... Sticky honey... wait. Okay.
So, what's the hero who saved our But since you've caught me, nothing for it. Here. Got me. A camp always needs to have one sober soul to guard their rotten luck, eh? Just so happens that... So, on this night when... Who knows? Maybe... But, if it had come but one day later, maybe you'd have passed the camp by, missed the feast. Nobody can say what choices lead to what outcome. Just like when I decided... That's how it turned out, aye. It took us some time to mobilize. That was all a complete mystery to... Ha! Quick study, aren't you? Every hour we... That was all the intel we needed to launch this expedition. None of that formality, be it Mondstadt. The fact that we can sing around the bond... Ha! The wine we didn't drink. So cheers to tomorrow, to hope.
Damn.
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire. Richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
Welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days?
Well,
News travels fast on the wind. My wine and my... And how should I be addressing you these days? Amazing! Incredible! The way here of Solnari and the Doctor? Truly a tale for the ages! So, I'm guessing...
seems that way. We're kind of focused on dealing with the...
Well, that's good. I haven't seen him in the longest time.
Hooray!
Let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside. It was a young knight who had journeyed there in search of trials. In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin guard's missiles flying off into the horizons.
Ha! They must have been making...
Yeah.
Hey!
Like that.
Giving up already?
A young knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of adventure. Now there's a sight I haven't seen in a while.
The Bard and...
Oh! So you were looking for the tone-deaf bard?
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair. You. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen,
Oh!
That's probably Then,
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the Doctor.
deliver some letters. There's one for the Knights of...
Jeez! How many people has he sent to deliver his mail now? In fact, he's earned himself a nip...
I'll have you. So, tone deaf or not.
Wait, really?
Anyway, since this young man has...
You sure are.
This one is for the bard in green clothes. Doesn't really have an...
I figured that since there was this punching bag here... Oh,
That Barker is so slapdash sometimes. It's a good...
oh, he also said to remind you to write...
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chat. Verka gave you a whole bunch of letters.
My thoughts exactly.
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort...
Let's go!
Thank you so much, Honorary.
The Abyss. Get homesick.
Surely there's no...
Grandmaster! Watch out! Enemies approaching!
Huh? Oh, this expedition is almost over. We will make our try. Stormwind!
Without the Rapier of Sonari to direct them.
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeeper...
Just like I thought.
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own...
Good. You know the drill. Stay here and...
Yes, Grandmaster!
We meet again, Andreas.
So, you've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now? I was planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago? Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. It's your turn, my friend. Come, Andreas!
Although, for returning to your old home, perhaps...
Boreas.
Huh?
Injustice. Corruption. Iniquity. Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever? Answer me, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight. That's where things... P.S., P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
Everyone gets one?
I guess the Grand Master...
Even I got a letter.
Jean? Oh, yes.
By the way...
You mean Kaya? Allegedly for work. Said he was exchanging intel.
Hi, Mom Beth. There'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about we deliver...
Really? Oh, that would be a great help, thank you.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen.
Great. But I heard that another chap...
Very well, but...
I will. Goodbye.
Wait, where are you going, Piano? What the fuck was that?
honorary knight. You're still here?
Huh?
True. It seems that Mom... And yet, for some reason...
If I don't make it back from this if it comes to that, remember, I planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt. Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. What's wrong? Until I return.
The lineage of the Knights of the first wandering knight to claim the title. He was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name, but he had when the old Aerith...
Wolfspear?
Correct. As you may already know, and the Knight of Berea, Lupus Berea, this was once a
Huh?
The great Wolf King of... As such, the Grand Master did... I kept my You experienced the...
No wonder Varga wasn't clear.
Very possibly. And as it turns out, the Yes, I completely agree. Even if his contingent...
That turned into a pretty long conversation, huh? We should probably go deliver those letters to the Angel Share now. Let's fly.
When you're mixing drink...
Please.
I know there's no...
Kaya!
A little...
Please allow me to... I hope you will...
From the look on your...
He nags like...
Huh? Drip what? What's this about?
No, di dulu nanti ya.
Nothing.
Yeah, right.
Whatever details...
You say that now.
I wasn't but both the Grandma... I can't see the shadow.
If I had a more...
When you join in or...
You think so? No.
Good question. Have you...
Are they arguing? Oh.
Rosalia.
If you hadn't had to deliver the...
It's no trouble.
Rosalia.
Lowen did. Huh? Scheme? What do you mean? Was Varka lying in his letters then?
Rosalia ရဲ့ရှေ့ကြိုက်ခဲ့တာ
No. There are people like Kaya and I. And then there are those who are true. Not only that, but it happened. Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had...
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about...
I happened to hear about... Although the Knights of those who have... But 500 years... He was a disciple. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled...
Yikes!
Well, apparently his but he lost countless the endless bloodshed stain. After that, it's hard to say what, but had he known. So if you want my opinion, the reason why
Huh. Anyway, if so, why did... That's a great idea!
Damn,
What's going on here? Was Bulbumdum always like the Wild Hunt? What are they doing here? Watch out!
Gather!
Observe. Be silent. Night falls. To dust.
Oh, are you alright? Oh no!
Stop right there.
2 letters?
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Paimon passed a test?
Well, if the boss sure was, something seemed... Lupus
Frieza.
They followed my trail. We meet again, human loop.
So...
As you know, the source.
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods. The Wolf King.
Huh?
Tondef Bard?
Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled as the high top the wolf in 500 bitter winters passed. Then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until the night after seeing how the... So, though the night he had written the... Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale.
There is no...
So that's what...
If and that...
But we followed
And there's more.
Oh...
I remember it was the ancient kingdom.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll... As luck would have... If even Mons...
Varka.
I believe too many...
All right. Wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles. I'll stay here and...
Razor, give me... Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of Boreas. It is a...
The Dominator of...
But human up to prevent it. Although, truth be told, the Great Wolf King...
I will protect...
Just give me the word. Any questions before you set off? The root of this he once left instead. When the wolf spirit... Any questions before you set off? The root of this term he once left instead. When the wolf spirit... Any questions before you set off? The root of this turmoil he once left instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not cry instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this. He once left instead. Here. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left instead. He returned. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left instead. Here. When the wolf spirit could no longer maintain his Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not cry instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this turmoil. He once left instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit could no. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this turmoil. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this he once left not instead. He returned to the north. When the wolf spirit could. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. He returned. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not cry and instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this he once left instead. He returned to the north. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this term. He once left not instead. When the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? The root of this he once left not cry and instead. He returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years.